Alrighty, welcome. It is Thursday, it is fight night, and we are getting ready for the big event on Saturday. That's right, Cactuars is upon us, but we have the final fight night go between now and then. I'm joined by the great Jack for commentary this week, so you have the Jack Pack getting ready to settle down. How's it feel being back on camera?
It's been very, very good. I've been enjoying playing, but it's good to do some commentary again.
Yeah, nice. You wanted a bit of a break from the set. I know you're not coming down on Saturday, but you're here on Sunday, so...
Yeah, I'm looking to give Rares a go. That sounds like a lot more fun.
Have you got your Rares deck ready to go?
99%
nice,
there.
Nice.
To make.
Well, we have 14 players have braved the storm, so yeah, for those not local to the area, it is grim outside.
We never end up picking up the rain because you can sometimes hear it on the roof.
If you hear static, it's probably because the storm has gone absolutely wild over here. But round one is set and ready to go, so we are going to go over to the gameplay live. And Jack is going to talk us through the matchup for this opening game.
So we've got a double mono ice matchup, but one of them is on mono ice primals, so the standard, what you see now, Jill, Clive, probably just those, but might have some more. And then Mick is playing mono ice, but with his with flans, so those like 9 to 12 flans you see in the deck.
Yeah, that little Flan engine, I think, got a lot of love last set. I think with the new Flan that got printed, the one that wanted to be in break zone, it gave you more ice flans because previously there wasn't actually that many. So your engine of searching out flans, I think
it's a good deck thinning combo with flans as well.
And it's great value generation as well, right? Like normally you're paying 1 CP and tapping the Flan to search for a card, so you're basically paying 1 CP and getting 2 CP back.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's netting you plus 1 CP each and every turn.
I'm wondering if he's got the new Benevel zone as well, because obviously that wants you to sack off all your monsters.
You legend on stream. Nice. So yeah, and then Preston we think is running a Primal Edge, although we're not 100%.
I was told
sure.
mono ice. I think mono ice at this point has 6 fire cards.
Yeah, it's not quite mono ice.
It's like the mono ice of last set that had 6 lightning cards.
Hey, that's a great deck.
No, it wasn't.
Hey, EX Odin is a multicoloured card, if you ask me. Goes in any deck.
Not sure who's on the play.
Not sure on the play. I think I've seen Mick draw an extra card, so it looks like he's getting ready to go. So discarding.
Shiva and Flan for an Emina.
Nice, so pretty standard opening, and looks like he's going to be ditching the Prish. See, I love this Legend Prish, man.
So assuming he's not got the Torgal, what's the 2-drop target you give him? His cards are multiple ways round in his deck.
this is about as chaotic as you imagine from me. Is that a mirror as well? Oh, so he is running Torgal.
Torgal is in the deck, so maybe there is. I assume. I should Shiva anyway, but it might just be Joe and Shiva.
Yeah, I mean, if you're running mono ice, even if you're not running the primals, you're silly not to be running Jill, Shiva, and equally Torgal. Just making Jill cost 1 CP, 4 CP to prime into a Shiva is nuts.
I love that. Jill has been an absolute godsend, I think.
Yeah, I think Ice definitely needed that card as a welcome addition to dealing with aggro.
Just a Torgal from Preston and in passing?
Yeah, pretty tame. Getting rid of that Kurosame. Also a big fan of that Kurosame.
So, Tattoo and Prish for Yuzeo.
Oh, Mick does not want to be playing Prish today. I love that Prish. I think that Prish was one of the best Ice cards.
Without the Earth backup to get it going.
Yeah, true.
So is that the...
So this is Go-Go. So this is the one that's going to copy action abilities. So it turns your Flan discard 1 into a Flan at discard 2.
Sets it from?
It's from Opus 15, I believe.
It's I'm not good with the numbers if they're older cards.
And there it is. So yeah, we'll just get this up on stream. So yeah, essentially this.
So that Go-Go there, so it always copies a monster forward
action ability. Yeah. So you need to be quite wary because there are certain things like if you've got your animated monsters, it will copy those effects. But yeah, really strong with that 1 CP Flan.
And then Mateus, it was 20 Mateus to freeze all the backups.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, you've had to discard a card from hand to do it, so...
You did play the G-Deleter first, though, to draw, so it's net 0.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't think you really want Mick ramping too much.
No, you don't. I guess it stops Mick from doing a sort of Luso, like playing a Luso, getting to 5.
Yeah.
Threatens the Kate Sith coming down, which should be... Yeah, Mick having gone first has definitely made the most of it.
He's ramped very quick, considering he's still got a decent hand size, even if you pass this turn.
I think the standard unit 2CP backups will see play for the rest of time. I worry to think what may sort of power creep them out. But yeah, anything that costs 3 is nuts. So yeah, it looks like the 1CP Flan. So this is the one that becomes a 3k forward during your turn.
Yeah, I always end up having to ask that now. I'm like, is it only in your turn?
Yeah,
because so
only
many
in your turn.
It's not, and some are.
And it's worth noting that is a 0-cost action ability, so Go-Go will copy it if you try and do it.
You get smaller.
But if it dies, you get more Flans. So, yeah, Mick cooking up a Flan storm while Preston is
going into
having to dig in deep. Really struggling with the backup. So what do you grab here? So you could grab the free backup, but if you're running another G deleter,
juggler, right?
Yeah, or if you've got another G deleter, that's really nice because you're on curve with that.
I always forget that one's a new standard unit.
Yeah, and I think that is the card he's picked out. So we've got.
Have you been trying that one out yet? Because it's one I've just not.
Yeah,
got around to put in my deck.
definitely. I used to. I was a big fan of the old Scholar, the one that used to gain a crystal when it entered.
And draw if you got less
and
than 3.
If you got less than 3. Just because it's a really cool way of getting your hand trap Shantoto online. Mm-hmm. I think that Legend Shantoto in Ice may be my favourite card in the game. I think it's so good. Like the value you can get whenever you pay it for 1 CP, it's just chef's kiss. But
get something back. I've got a forward and something back for 1 CP.
Yeah,
lovely.
And especially in the primal deck where you can basically just get back S fodder for Ifrit 16.
So Edward coming in now as well.
Yeah, so Preston sort of finally getting up to his 4 backups. Had to work quite hard for it, but discarding that Terror. And again, another great addition to the Mono Ice.
Oh, so that's a mirror in the deck as well.
Yeah, I did see that when he was going through. So, and he's cracking the Flan to play the mirror.
Oh, of course, yeah, because it brings the mirror in, doesn't it, if you break the monster.
And then when the Flan dies, you get another Flan.
Value.
Nice.
Filling up the break zone as well, ready for that.
So yes, this is you can put a monster into the break zone and you put it onto the field dull. So
and then any time your opponent enters a forward, you can pay 1 and discard a monster to bring that forward.
And Mick just going straight for that 1 CP Flan. He went straight in and made Preston discard 2 because of the Go-Go copying that effect. And then he's played Vincent. I'm confused why all
I will go and ask.
4 backups are frozen.
Because Go-Go wouldn't recopy that, right?
No.
There's nothing that would have frozen the other one.
No, I don't know why. So yeah, just I don't think it makes too much of a difference. But yeah, we're just going to get Jack to run over and tell Preston. He does have 1 backup up. I guess it would have left some room for him to have Surgis. Yeah. So that is the toggle going back up.
It wasn't the toggle, but they said it didn't matter, so he just went with it.
It wasn't. Oh yeah, it wasn't fine. He just Preston was just like shrugged, no cards in hand, double both his backup, whatever. Oof. So Ish Dollar coming down. This is going to have haste. It's going to shoot Luso. So we have our first point of damage probably coming through here. No EX plus. Oh, an Armourer. Preston would have loved to have hit that, and a Lightning as well.
2 and up to 3.
Wow. Are we going to swing with the Vincent as well? We are. No, he's going to freeze, so he's keeping that Edward out of the game.
I always forget that he can target a character. It doesn't have to be
and then Gogo's going to copy it as well. So it's going to be
it does it twice. That's really cool.
So I think it should only be 2 backups frozen. Yeah. Why are 3 backups frozen? I think Mick's pointed that out now as well.
Yeah.
yeah. Preston is didn't fancy doing maths today. He's just freezing everything. This gets frozen.
I'm getting done and froze out, so I don't like it. So that Vincent's action ability is just choose 1 character and freeze it.
So I just double checked the mic was working. Then I had flashbacks to a couple weeks ago when the mic wasn't working. I couldn't see my movement. If you can't hear us, tell me.
Not 3 times.
That age-old thing is, if you're at home and you can't hear us, put your hand up and we'll answer your question when we're ready.
My OCD is hurting watching this game because Mick's forwards have gone different ways.
Preston obviously heard me talking about how amazing this this Shantoto is. So Geo for 1. We're probably going to see a primed Shiva here.
I assume it's immediately going into the Shiva.
Yeah, definitely. I think we kill the Ashtola and probably Go-Go.
I mean, Go-Go's generating a lot of advantage here.
Yeah, probably the Ashtola and Go-Go. Yeah. What a weird way of pointing out the little pinky of the Give him the old
Turn
rock
the
and roll
card
symbol.
around, Mick.
Yeah.
Make them go the same way.
Don't. No, because the lightning cards go one way, the ice cards go the other way.
So what's done on Frozen?
Hang on a sec, Mick should have discarded a card, so let me run over.
Okay. So Vincent was double froze by the Jill.
Yikes. I went over to tell Mick that he had to discard a card from his hand for the Shiva. It wasn't even that, he's holding 3 backups in his hand.
Oh no! He's not drew particularly well this turn then.
I think it was that, Nagmalada, and something else.
Well, Nagmal at least gives him something he can play.
Yeah, true. I think you probably just do go Nagmalada, maybe grab a Flan, try and get your Flan engine back online.
Considering the start that Mick had ramping, Preston's been able to stabilise this quite well.
Yeah, and this shows the power of this Shiva. This Jill Shiva has just completely turned the game back. So it looks like we're going to go for the Flan and then going to pass over. So
because that discard or tap is in either player's turn, I believe.
The discard, I think, is only during your turn.
Okay,
but the search is either player's turn. So yeah, you always do it, and you got to make sure as well you do it before attacks, just because the last thing you want to do is hit your last Flan as damage before you get a chance to search.
And in the Flan that lets them break, it's just pay 2, right? 1 ice and 1 anything.
Yeah. As in the one, the doll thing. Yeah, exactly. But again, I think that's only during your turn.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's only during your turn.
I can't remember which set that Flan's from.
So Shantola's going to come in here. Hitting a mirror. Okay, we're glad to see that go. Shiva's coming in here. Hits a Nagmalada.
No EX burst.
No help on the EX burst, so 3-2 now. We're empty-handed. Do we see? Killing the mirror is pointless. Do we Victoria to kill the Vincent? Try and develop a board?
Well, playing any forward now could end up just having the mirror shoot them.
Yeah. So what? So what the mirror does is when it enters, you can pay. Do you pay or does your opponent pay?
So you pay 1 and discard a monster, and it breaks that forward. But I think Mick might be empty-handed anyway.
Yeah.
So Surges to freeze.
He is, but he can grab a Flan from deck and then
pay the discard. Yeah.
So he could have done that to the Surges.
Yes, it doesn't stop the auto, but obviously could have shot the Surge on the stack. So that's the Flan, which was from Opus 23, I believe.
It was only last set this came out.
Was it not 23?
Maybe not. Maybe it was a set before.
Yeah, I think it must have been 22. Oh, what the hell?
So having a think here about what we're going to do. So have we paid for?
Nope.
Are we waiting to pay for something else?
I'm having technical difficulties on finding where the card is.
No, he's not. Everything's going swimmingly.
No, it wasn't 23, was it?
Yeah, it must be 22. You can blame me for not knowing.
Nope. 21?
Anyway, in the meantime, we're looking into LB now. So we paid 6, so I wonder if this is going to be a Kate Sith coming down. And there she blows. Mick having all different sleeves on his LB cards triggers me.
Not allowed, technically.
Just search Flan. So here it is.
Almost 23.
Yeah. You can only do this during your main phase and if Flan's in the break zone. So we're going to get some Shiva shenanigans here. So we've Dolan frozen the Kate Sith. I think in response to it being discarded by the Kate Sith. So yeah, nothing to be gained from Preston getting 4 ice cards back. And looks like we're going to see some Flans go to break zone here. And we're going to get rid of that Shiva. So the Shiva gets removed from game. And the Jill goes into break zone. It is relevant because of 1 CP Shiva. So I'll just run over and make sure that Shiva gets removed from game.
It is such a simple one to miss because obviously it's such a
But it is relevant because, having played a lot of mono ice, the number of times you count the number of ice cards, like how many times can I bounce and recast this one cost Shiva?
Oh, Shantoto to damage.
So Shantoto's damage, although you are maxed out on backups with no way of breaking them, so it's not the end of the world seeing that go. Bit of Shantoto on Shantoto action. So, now the Victoria comes down, cleans up that Vincent, and then we get a pass of the turn. So, we've got Flan and Mirror.
You've got a lot of an LB deck to go.
We've got half, right? We've only done the Kate Sith so
you
far.
You can Victoria, Surges, or Kuja.
Yeah.
If you want to.
I mean, you could Victoria the Victoria. I think Preston has done Lucio, Victoria, and Surges, so I think he's all LB'd out.
I can see where Preston's LB deck is. I can't see where Mick's is.
It looks like there's one.
I think there's one left, which would make sense.
Would it?
Victoria's LB 2.
Yeah.
So that's 3.
So that's
Lucio
3.
would be 2, and Surges
so
would be 2.
5.
So that'd be 7.
That's 7. It's just because you can't do anything with it.
But it's one more face.
Oh yeah, because you can do nothing with it. That's why I was getting confused.
I always just end up going, if it's my last one, it's upset.
Yeah, you might as well flip it up. No, they will not know what this card is. You are not allowed.
Using the Flan to grab the Break Things Flan.
Yep.
Not sure how many Flans are left in Break Zone for Mick.
I don't think he actually got rid, and the great thing about this Flan is you don't actually have to remove
itself.
So it can stay there, and I think Mick removed 3 different Flans.
It's always the bummer when you see people use this Flan, it's like the only ones left are itself, and you go, I can only do the effect once. So paying 2.
So we're gonna... Ooh, a Lancer unit. Lancer is going to come down, it's going to freeze Shantoto. So this is a 2CP when it enters at either dull or freeze a forward, and then you can put it in break zone to make your opponent discard a card.
How have I never seen this card before?
This is an Opus 6 card, is it? Or 8?
8, I think.
8. Oh my goodness. What a throwback. Just for your education, Jack, because you were playing at the time, this card didn't see play back then, and I'm now surprised to see it play now.
It's in a mirror deck. I mean, any monster sees play.
Yeah. Also, it's another discard 2 off Go-Go, if you've got Go-Go.
I kind of see it as what this is. It's just like a Go-Go mirror deck.
Yeah.
It just is with Flans and what. I wonder if Benevelza is in the deck.
I hope so. It'd be great to see it. And he's well equipped. Benevelza now getting rid of 3 and discarding a bunch.
I suppose the downside is reading that card compared to the newer versions. This is you have to put it into the break zone for the effect. Yeah. You would just say when it's put into the break
exactly.
zone. So going in with the Surges.
So hits a Jill. Would have liked to have seen that. Victoria hits another Flan.
Not anywhere you ever want to see those Flans go.
No, absolutely not. So it looks like we have got a Shiva in hand. So we're just going to hard cast this Shiva.
With a Torgal, so you can pay it for 1.
No, it's not Jill. He's got the Shiva.
Oh, sure, Shiva specifically.
So do you just hard cast Shiva? So we're going to Flan search. So there's still Flans in there. There's a couple in there still, actually, by the looks of it. So I think there's at least 2 other copies still in deck from what I can see. Mm-hmm. So this one's going to get a hand. So more CP fodder. Because you can kill 3 things here. You play the Shiva, you kill 2, and then with your last CP you can Flan and kill the last one. The case it is up, the mirror is dull. So that is right.
So paying 3.
I'm assuming we're going to discard 2 Flans. And 2 Flans, and then Shiva's going to come down. So we'll break the...
It's got to be the Victor and this Shantoto.
Yeah, I think all 3 get broken here, right?
Yes, yeah.
I think you break the Surges, Victoria, and the Shantoto. And at least with 1 card in hand, which will get discarded at the end of turn if this Shiva lives.
Yes, which I don't see a way of getting it killed at the moment.
Yeah. So don't pick up the Surges, it's the Victoria that was targeted.
I assume it must have been the Surges that was targeted.
No, he did point towards the Victoria. I'll see, because if he Flans, it's not the end of the world.
I mean, Mick should be...
Mick is also not done. If there's anyone else, I'd be like, I should go over there. I wouldn't go over, but Mick might...
I think he's getting rid of 3 Flans here.
No, he's not. He is passed.
Preston needs to discard.
Preston needs to discard.
I'll go and sort it out, yeah.
Preston discard.
Oh yeah, you did. Sorry.
I'm not sure if he discarded the card he originally had.
Oh, really?
There's another Mateus in hand, so there's a 2/3 chance that Mateus was the card.
Yeah, fair enough.
At the start.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We won't. Yeah. He's discarded the foil version, so I mean,
must have been more powerful.
Yeah, he's discarded the more powerful version, so he can't have done it on purpose. Right, so what have we got here? So here comes the Mateus. So it's going to dull the Shiva, draw a card.
Yeah, I love that new Mateus as well. Such a good card.
Really good, really welcome addition to Ice, just by virtue of having it.
The Mateus has been getting a lot of like the Opus 21. I thought was quite cool as well. It was just freeze all forwards or freeze all back.
Yeah, and we've seen Preston play it. Like it's definitely. I definitely think I quite liked it last set with sort of an Anima like Kate Sith style deck.
Oh, just the bully your opponent.
Yeah. You don't get to play the game. Unfortunately, I think the game is a bit too quick. Ooh, a party attack.
Block with Kate Sith.
Yeah, kill the Laswell. We've got a Sephiroth, so I imagine. Ooh, no! Don't do it now. Don't do it now, Preston. You do it because now the Sephiroth is never going to enter the field.
I guess you just really wanted that Shiva gone.
I know, but you do it next turn when it attacks, and then you can play it on your own turn. I'll tell him off for that later.
Naughty.
I mean, we've got... None of these Flans are ones that can be made into forwards.
No, so Mick can only do 1 damage this turn.
And there's that damage with the mirror. Okay, there's a Flan coming down. Yeah, so just explain it. This is the one that becomes a forward, but it can only do it during his turn. Yeah. And here's Go-Go. Yeah, let's go. So getting more shenanigans. So yeah, if we do a Flan search, we can double search.
Do you have to pay twice, or does he just copy the effect?
Just copies the effect.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so I will take 2 Flans, please.
Yeah, so there's going to be some Flan.
Yeah, Flan on Flan action.
I love seeing that Go-Go because he sporadically sees play in decks.
Oh, this is why Preston didn't do it on his turn. He knew he was going to draw another copy of Sephiroth. He knew it was there.
Gamer.
That's why he didn't do it on Mick's turn. Wow.
Just pro plays. That's all I'm saying.
So that has to do with the fact that he could play it now, get a discount, and have the other one up his sleeve for next turn.
Yeah, but just details.
What? Is that a Kurosame? Kurosame not looking too hot
one
right
or the
now.
7-drop one?
It's the 4-drop one, so you could freeze a bunch of backups, which might buy you a turn, maybe give you time to draw the Shiva, but yeah. The game is in a funny situation.
What this one, actually says.
So when it enters, choose any number of characters, equal number of ice backups you control, and freeze them.
I always keep thinking that's on his attack trigger, but it's not his attack trigger.
No, he just draws a card.
Yeah.
Which actually is also very good. Mm-hmm. So freezing the mirror, and then a bunch of backups.
You get 3 more options. So those 3 backups, okay.
And then, doing the mirror effect to kill the Kurosame.
On the entry,
On the entry, so, paying that extra cost.
If you've got a way of dulling the surges,
well,
you just have game.
You do, right?
Because you've got
LB.
Flan, yeah.
Well,
not
also
even that, the Flan just
LB,
dulls.
Yeah. Lots of different ways. It dulls it twice as well, because Go-Go copies it. I will dull you twice, good sir. That's exactly what's happening.
Yep.
And then Go-Go's, copies it, dulls it again. Crack in the Flan, discard your card. Don't trust you.
Okay.
There's that Sephiroth. The piddly 3k Flan coming in first, Go-Go coming in next. So that's it. Mick taking the dub with a really cool, really fun mono ice Flan.
Yeah, that was something different. That was very much something different.
Yeah, nice. A very Mick deck, I feel. That was cool. It was great seeing that mirror involved as well. Really neat stuff. Cool, well, we will go to be right back, and let's see if Mick wants to come over and talk us through that game, because that was a good one. And just like that, the Flan King is here. The winner of that round, Mick.
I won a game with Flans.
Yeah, no, I love it. I absolutely loved it. It's so cool. The mirror as well was so neat in that deck. Like, talk us through the thought process. Like,
It's just like I've been trying to use Mira for a while now,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, but I never want to sack the monsters for it,
sure,
like, you know.
sure.
And
You want
got-
things are going to get decent value on sacking them. So actually, yeah, like a Flan discard, and my mirror comes back.
Yeah, I like to see that immediately. Just discard mirror. Oh yeah, my Flan makes immediately comes to field and a search.
Yeah, that's what that one cost
Value.
Flan, and that was the reason I play Mira in that deck.
Also, like, tap, discard 2, thank you very much, because I've got Go-Go on
Oh
the
yeah.
field.
It's like, it's evil. I'll wait till their turn, do double searches as well.
Yeah,
We took
no.
a Go-Go quick then, but there's a few, like Vincent and Kuja are the other two main
Yeah,
Go-Go
okay.
tags.
Yeah, I did see that. You got the double freeze on the Vincent as well.
Yeah, double bell on the Kuja, like,
Yeah,
I
really
love it.
nice, really nice. And so, obviously, we saw the Tall Girl, Jill Shiva. Were there any other new cards in it, or were they the main ones?
Not man, I did try Bunny Vales for a bit.
Yeah,
but
we
it
were
was
talking
just-
about that.
I wonder if you had it in there. Yeah.
We did, but it was like sacking the flat. It's okay, but Shiva just kind of does the same. I don't have to kill any of my own beasts. It's like,
Yeah, sure.
Well, I didn't have it in there. I took it out in the end for Anima and was it Rus and Reaver or whatever?
Oh, Rus and Arbiter. Yeah,
but
okay.
I never saw them.
More
in the game
hard
at all.
break, and I guess you don't necessarily. Yeah, because the Bonavels, I guess they pick, don't they, up to the number?
Yeah, they pick as well. So you want to sack a lot to get them all. But
Yeah.
I suppose Rooster and Arbiter is quite good there because you can trigger double discards and stuff quite easily, so you can make them have nothing.
Yeah.
And
Or if they've already nothing in hand, Go-Go copies it as well.
It does
right?
twice,
So it's
yeah.
double kill.
I don't think it does. It says
Does it
one
not?
spare turn specifically on Rus and Avatar, and I think that wording has to stop. So you try using Go-Go with a 6 deck with Edgar ages ago, trying to get the S's again.
Yeah.
And because it says once per turn on Edgar, I don't think Go-Go can copy it.
No, Go-Go copies Edgar.
Does he?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it double kills.
Oh my god.
it will copy the effect before you hit the once per turn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm redoing the deck and there's loads of good ones per turn.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was because Edgar. If you
Go-Go
Edgar,
definitely copies Edgar.
if you got Edgar on board and you do its ability, Go-Go copies it.
Fucking hell.
Because it's a bit like, imagine. So the Rus and Arbiter says you can only do this once per turn.
Yes.
You're only doing the Rus and Arbiter effect once.
Yeah.
Go-Go copies it, and Go-Go copies the once per turn as well. But the Go-Go is the one that's used it only once per turn.
Yes.
So they both only used it once per turn.
Oh my god. doing the
Because
deck.
because the Go-Go copied it, so it would do both. It would kill both. So
There we go. I'm redoing it.
Nice. Yeah, back up to 3.
Yeah, thanks for the thing there, guys. I'll be doing that.
For his
Nice.
next game, he's going to win because
Guys, I can do it.
Blow up whole board.
Oh, my first time I've ever played Kit Sif in a game as well.
Is it?
Yeah. I
Oh,
was-
mate, that card is. Big fan of that card. Great artwork.
you got your backups all frozen, so then you did your.
I know. I was like, right, that's how it feels. It feels horrible.
Yeah. It was a bit one of those weird mirror matches where it's like, well, I'll freeze all your backups. Yeah, well, I'll freeze all your backups.
Well, Shiva,
How'd you
you.
like
I'll get a forward at the same time.
How'd you like them apples? Yeah, and the Shiva as well. It's like, I'm going to Shiva your board, okay? I'll also Shiva your board. I love how you forgot the discard. I reminded you, and then Preston forgot the discard.
Immediately does it.
Literally 30 seconds later, I was like,
So it was
dude, we
even, it
just
was
had-
fine.
Yeah, dude, we
Because
just had this.
With the Shiva removed for the LBE, we were like, I'm pretty sure we picked Victoria. And I was like, oh, they're both sat
I
there.
kind of picked them both, so yeah.
Well, I did think as well. I thought you may have just Flan effect.
Immediately
Did you have
after,
any
yeah.
Flans in the one that breaks it all forward?
Yeah.
Did you have any in the break zone at that point? So I did think.
No, he was moving them once at a time with everyone and everyone in the brick zone at that point. Books are in the field.
Oh,
so-
yes.
Fine,
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Because I did think I was like, I wondered if you just you killed all 3, like you Shiva 2 and then Flan the other. But I guess Edward was just picking them off for the moment.
I know, that was the plan, but
That was the plan. But yeah, the Flan, should I say, went perfectly.
The Flan plan.
The Flan plan
Don't
was
deck a
executed,
Flan.
to perfection. So, are you going to be joining us on Saturday? Are you going to be here?
I might not be here Saturday.
Okay.
I'm going drinking with a bunch of nurses tomorrow.
Oh, fair enough.
think they're gonna-
Dangerous that.
Yeah, I think I'm the only man going to get a bat at me. Man.
Meet me here on the Sunday.
I'd definitely be on a
Well, I will
Sunday.
be here as well.
Might have like a little sling or something. I'll be here on a Sunday.
So if you don't see Mick on Saturday, he had a great night. If you see Mick on Saturday, he
had a less good night.
Had a less good night. Was hoping there. Nice one, cool. It'll be great to hopefully catch you on the weekend. We're going to let you get away and get ready for the rest of the rounds, but stay tuned, guys. We'll be back shortly with round 2.